Hi there. Welcome to
Hello.
CSULB Engineering Tuesday Talks. I'm Margot McCall. I'm the Communications Specialist for the College of Engineering. And today we have with us Emmitt Clark. And Emmitt is the Director of Professional Development and Internships. And he's got decades of experience helping students find jobs and internships. So I want to check in with Emmitt and see how things are going for students right now. So Emmitt, thanks for joining.
Thank you. I appreciate you inviting me. Well, a lot, actually. We've been reaching out to industry, well, all academic year, and we're getting a lot of information from industry. We're learning a lot from industry. And then, boom, in March, we had to do a different approach. Students, we understand the anxiety that they have because we all are going through the same anxiety, but I don't want the students to lose hope. And Marco, I would like to ask 3 questions for the students. The one question is, if you were a CEO, if you were a hiring manager, what would you do right now in terms of recruiting, whether it's career hires or internships? Number 2, will you wait to see how things are going to go down the road the next 4, 5 months? Or 3, will you jump ahead of your competitors and do something about your pipeline? So those are the leading questions I would like to have.
Yeah, well, it seems I've read some reports that tech hiring is still, the prospects are good, and companies are still going to need engineers to perform these jobs. Maybe there's different things students need to do if they're looking for an internship or job right now.
Yes, for sure. They should continue the job search. They should continue to build their resumes, such as watching our webinars. We had a lot of good information coming out on resume review. They should continue to work on their interview skills. They can even use Zoom with a friend to test out their interview skills. They should use the Career Center. They should monitor Career Link for all the internship jobs coming in. Again, look at our email from the Office of Professional Development. We have a couple of things coming in. We have a good opportunity for students with the company, Fortune 500 company, Accenture. If they would look at that, I hope they get on that application process because it's very competitive. So yes, continue to doing what you were doing. Otherwise, you kind of will be left behind. Stay in the competition because things are very competitive out there. The pipeline is still being filled from industry. And if you sleep on this one, you just have to wait another year. So that's my information for students, is to stay on it as if none of this is going on. Get your application in.
Yeah, that seems like great advice. And I mean, this seems like a real hot topic right now. Most of your workshops have been very well attended. And can you tell me about plans for future workshops? You'll continue to have them over the summer?
Yes, in the past, we've never conducted workshops, professional development workshops in the summer for obvious reasons. We use that for building our database and cleaning up our database, but we will run it this year, for sure, this summer. We are booked right now up until the 2nd week of June. And we have workshops from 12 to 1:30. A lot of good stuff. And this, we had a really good one from Northrop Grumman last week. Interview skills, web-based virtual interview skills. And these are the things that students should monitor. We don't expect all students to get on. I don't know how that's going to happen because we have, 5,000 students. But those of you who are sharp and on it, stay with us because we're going to go all through the summer. And then we're going to reassess probably around July. We'll reassess and see what the participation rate is. And we are preparing to do the regular physical workshops in the fall, but we're going to keep the students busy this summer.
That's great. I just noticed that Wendy Go joined. Those of you that have attended workshops know Wendy. And so, yeah, Wendy, anything you'd like to add on the workshops coming up this summer, or what students could expect?
Hi,
Yes.
Wendy.
Yeah, so in addition to the speaker workshops, and then I are also brainstorming topics that our office could put together that would be beneficial to the students. We're thinking about um, planning for a virtual interview presentation, as well as other relevant topics that are pertaining to this current situation.
Yes, we have some good stuff.
Yeah, really, the whole hiring process has changed for the time being. So, it sounds like students are going to need to learn like a whole new set of skills, and you guys will be helping develop those skills.
Yes, speaking to the industry, they are developing their pipeline. Now, I want the students to remember the heavy recruitment was going on from December on. So a lot of students do have applications into many of the companies. They still have those applications. They're still reviewing those applications because remember, the semester is not quite done yet, but almost. So they weren't going to be snatching students up today anyway because you haven't hit the finals yet. But starting late May, they were going to hire. So what's going to happen is some companies perhaps might have a nice setup for students to start via Zoom or Team or whatever um, they use to train the students. So I would say be alert for those students who already have applications in. I think a lot of students have applications in many different companies. Some companies are on hold. They don't know how to handle it right now. They're working on it. But the bigger companies, they're going to be reviewing students' applications because they have to keep going. These students are the future. And if they don't have a pipeline, they're finished. Like I said earlier with those 3 questions, if your competitor is filling their pipeline and you're not, you're finished. Especially with STEM, because that's what we're dealing with, the STEM students, engineering students. So just think in terms of what the competition is doing, and then you would know that the wheel is still turning. It might seem like it's slow to you because you're not in the mix, but speaking with HR people, and speaking to the students, speaking to HR people, they're looking at continuing this on, but they're trying to monitor the situation to see how they want to hire, how they want to train, and it might be again through this mechanism right here, through Zoom or whatever.
Okay, and so students that want to find out more about the workshops coming up should just maybe go to the website, and I know you guys send out emails as well.
Yes, I'll let Wendy, you can address that.
I'm sorry, Margot,
Yeah.
could you repeat the question, please?
Oh, yeah, I was saying for students that want to find out about upcoming workshops, they should just watch their email or go to the website.
Yes, that's right. So we do send out listserv emails a week in advance for workshops that are taking place. For example, we've already sent out the email for next week with Accenture. So just looking out for emails from CSULB-internships would be the best way.
Okay.
Yes, and Margot, and also monitor the website. You keep a very up-to-date website. Students should monitor the website, look at emails from our office, and continue to check out CareerLink.
Okay. Well, thank you both for joining and also for all your work helping students in this difficult time. I'm sure they really appreciate all the help.
Absolutely. Thank you for inviting us. We appreciate it.
Okay. All right. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Have a good one.